Turn back the clock to the early 20th century, when the phonograph was the latest marvel. This was a time when music was a tangible, physical entity, etched onto vinyl and experienced in the living room. It was also a time when the music industry was in its infancy, a wild west of sorts, where artists and producers alike navigated uncharted territories. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, the era of the radio and the birth of the record industry. Music became an invisible force, permeating homes and lives through the airwaves. Record labels began to emerge as powerhouses, controlling the creation, distribution, and marketing of music. Artists were often at the mercy of these corporations, with many tales of exploitation and unfair practices. Then, in the latter part of the 20th century, came the digital revolution. CDs replaced vinyl, and music became a series of zeros and ones, an abstract concept stored on shiny discs. The power dynamics within the music industry began to shift once more. The internet gave rise to piracy, and the music industry was forced to adapt or die. The 21st century ushered in the age of streaming. Music is now a service, a cloud-based entity accessed through platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Once again, the industry evolved, and once again, questions of ethics and fairness have arisen. Are artists being compensated fairly? Is there a level playing field, or do certain artists get preferential treatment? Now, we find ourselves in a world where the music industry is more complex and mysterious than ever. Algorithms predict what music we like, and data determines which artists get promoted. But who controls these algorithms? Who decides what data is relevant? It's a fascinating, sometimes unsettling journey, isn't it? To see how the music industry has evolved, how it has shaped and been shaped by technology, and how questions of power and ethics have remained constant. Now, more than ever, it's vital to remember that music is not just an industry, but an art form. It's a universal language that transcends borders and connects us all. It's a force that should be guided by passion, creativity, and fairness, not just profit. So, stand up for artists. Support those who make music for the love of it, not just for the fame or the money. Demand transparency from streaming platforms and record labels. Encourage ethical practices in the music industry, because music is too important to be left in the hands of algorithms and hidden powers. Remember, the music industry doesn't just shape our playlists, but our culture and our society. Let's ensure it does so in a way that is fair, ethical, and respectful to all.